Hey Wiley, it's Russ. So here I'm going to show you just a preview of the site that I sent you. There's a kind of a sample and just kind of go through the different sections, the different features that it has, and just kind of show it around. So right now we have the front page. There we could put your logo there or image of your barbershop on the background. So that's the home page. We have the About section right here. Tells a brief story about your barbershop if you have any. Just put a little information for the customers, a real picture, something that you would like to put up there. What we do section is the services that you offer at the shop, the shaving, haircuts, mustache trimming, whatever you guys have, we could put up here. And everybody can just look at the information you provided there too as well. Testimonies is is a collection of customers who've previously been in your shop and want to do a little testimony, or any Yelp reviews would be good too. Just to put it right here, and this is kind of a carousel of all the different customers that you have, and just their name and a little testimony about your services and the services you offer at the shop. This section is for the licensed barber. For the barbers you have at the shop, we can create a personal profile page for each individual barber, just to give a brief history about the barber, if they have any pictures they want to put up on their personal profile. And we can go in those right now, kind of show you what those have right now. I'm going to Clint's right now, and we'll see. Okay, so this is the personal page for Clint, and basically it'll just give him, kind of a brief description of what Clint, his information, his background, went to cosmetology school and stuff like that. He's famous for such and such, and this is all sample material. This is not a real person, of course. If they have any social profiles they want to put up, they can do that as well too, right here in this section. This is a toolbar kind of showing their skills. If individual want to book an appointment, they can do it right here off this personal profile page, where they hover over the picture and they can do that, and they'll go take them right to the appointment page. If he has any, if anybody has personal like certificates and stuff or pictures they want to put up here, they can do that right here in this section, and they can go through and you can just show the different type of stuff that this individual barber has. So let's go back to the home page. Okay, so that's the licensed barber section right here. Is just to show if you had any work. Our work basically is just a collection of pictures that you guys want to show off. Maybe, different styles, haircut you guys do. Some stuff you do in the community. As far as activities, if anything you want to put up on here that kind of reflects your guys' barbershop and your guys' style, you can just put it right here. Um, our news section is basically blog posts that you guys want to put up, and as far as that, and like so, let's click on a blog post to kind of see what you get with it. So it's how a blog post will look if you want to write about stuff that's trending in the barbershop industry, new clippers, new styles, new conferences that'll be coming. You guys can do that right here, and where your visitors can see this as well too. So let's go back. All right, scroll all the way down. Okay, and that was our new section, basically the blog information. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. It's just something that we can do for you guys. Our product is basically stuff you sell in the shop. If you guys have certain materials you want to sell online, that being said, you guys would have to be responsible of shipping out products to customers if they order some hair products online. But this is just gives you the full feature of having, online shopping cart and stuff like that. They can go through the whole process of transaction. And if you guys want to do that, you guys can do that. We can set that up for you. And you can process payments via PayPal. Everything will be linked into your guys' account and stuff like that. But this is just the feature of having a shopping cart, brief description about the products, if any other related products that you guys may have. You could do that right here as well. So it's pretty cool. Here, let me go back real quick, back to that section. Okay, and that's our product section right there. And right here is just a little footer about your barbershop. If anything, you want to put your address, your number, and stuff like that. If they need to contact you, they can fill out the information right here. If they have a quick note or stuff like that. But right now I'm gonna take you through the making appointment section. So let's click to make an appointment. So when making appointments, customers can come on here. It's open 24 hours a day, so they can come anytime. Um, And basically, you choose different types of service if they have a hair service or facial service. And each section will have its own subcategory. So for the hair service, they will have different types of styles, kids cuts, man cuts and designs, afro cuts, men cuts, and stuff like that. But if they go in the facial section, there'll be different subcategories of the facial, hot lather shaves and stuff like that. So if I wanted to do a haircut right now, okay. I'll pick a hair service, just pick a regular cut. Then I can pick all the barbers that are available for this particular haircut. Not every barber might specialize in this, and some may, but we'll show ones that can specialize in this particular style because not every barber could do the same thing. But all the prices are different. So if I choose regular haircut, or if I choose a taper haircut with a lineup, that'll be a different price. Head lineup only, that'll be a different price. So each section has its own different pricing structure in it. All right. So if I want to go to just a regular cut, okay, and right here in this section, I'm available on or after this date. So say if I can't do it today, maybe I can do it tomorrow. Um, I'm available to do it tomorrow. I could choose days if it doesn't really matter. I can't do it Monday or Wednesday. Could you just find me an appointment between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m.? And these times are set based on your hours of operation. So if you're open between 8 and 6, it's those bookings won't be only will be available at the time you guys are open. So if I were to click next, it'll bring up the different sections of days that appointments that I could book. So if I need to book something, maybe the 19th, it will show 19th. These are the available appointments. If something is already pre-booked, you will see a date, the time crossed out if it's already been booked previously by different patrons. So if I click that time there, I'll put my name, put my number, put my email. And if you have several locations, you can add it right here. But if it's just for one location, you can put it right there. Then click next. And next section says payment. Says please tell us how you want to pay. I'll pay locally as a customer. Click next. Boom. It says thank you. Your booking is complete. An email with the details will be sent to me. So as far as the customer goes, an email will be sent to me, and an email will be sent to that individual barber. So if I were to barber and I were to check this on the back inside, so let me go here real quick. Oops. So I'm going to log in on the back end side of the individual barber right now, so I could check out my appointments. So this is the individual barber's page right here, and all the stuff that entails in it. So it has his full name and stuff like that, his contact information. If he has info, he can put, this is his profile page right here. So for the services that he offers, so let's see, these are all the services, and these services are based on what all the services you guys offer. So we can definitely add more, take out less. Nothing is set in stone, so it's basically set up on what you give us. As far, and we'll put all the services you guys offer, so the customers can choose the appropriate services available to them, so they can book it online. So, and say for in Clint's case, say if I'm not versed in everything, say I'm just specialized in hair, I mean facial service, I could just put the facial service, and it'll only and people will only book services based on facial stuff, whether it's beard trimming and stuff like that. But more or less, I'll just leave that alone right there and just click save to save it. But we didn't change anything. Excuse me. And the schedule, I can set my schedule up for Clint's case. Say if I come in every day at 9 to 6 p.m., this is my schedule. If I need to, I can add in breaks. If I do a 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock lunch, I can add that in so no one will be able to book me between those times. If I normally start at, 11 a.m. on Mondays, or, 10:30 on Fridays, and get off at 4, I can put that in here, and this will basically sync up with the booking online. So I will click save. Then my hours of operations, as far as me being the individual barber, will be on the booking system. I could just do it right here. Everything gets updated. And days off. So if I have particular days off, right now I just click these days just to kind of show you examples. So if I'm taking a vacation, I have June 27th, 28th, and 9th off, my name will not show up if someone tries to book me on the booking system. My name will not show up regardless if they choose me or not. It's just say I'm not available because I'm on vacation. So it's for that section. All right, then we'll go to the calendar, and basically what the calendar is will show me by day, by week, by month, my appointments for that particular service. So let's say we go by month. Remember, we did that service, that booking. So we did the booking for right here. Here goes that booking that I put. So that's what I set up. So you have a booking email, my number, the provider, my information, and stuff like that. So I will know that, and I will get a reminder the day before the service, so it can remind me to tell me, say you got someone hair to cut. So everybody will have their own personalized back end system, so they can check out their schedule as well too. Um, on here. So let me log out right here. You can do it by week, do it by day. If you have new books by day and stuff like that, you can do that as well. But that is pretty much it. Log out. Basically, it's going to take me back to the home page, and that's it. Um, we have navigation. Navigation is kind of transparent, but everything right here is just basically everything you see on the front page of the site. So if you have any questions, I'll definitely give you a call. Let me know. I want to get your thoughts. Thanks. Talk to you later.